Just woke up and taking the dogs out for a morning walk. Why don't you guys come with me? So it's time to leave this RV park and say goodbye to a friend of mine and head on down the road. I'm gonna take these dogs out for a walk. There's a pretty cool lighthouse down the trail here. I'm gonna get some video of and show you guys this morning. And then the dogs and I are packing up and we're hitting the next spot. But there's a huge drop-off, cliffside, lighthouse. Let me show you guys. Everything's packed up, the dogs are packed up. I got everything cleaned out, all the dog hair is out of the van for the next 20 minutes. It's time for me to say goodbye to Cape Blanco State Park, and we're gonna head out to Face Rock National Park. Or State Park, I'm not sure which one. It's only 20 minutes down the road. I'm gonna get some footage of that. And then we're gonna go discover Oregon. Come with me. Hey Siri. Take me to Face Island State Park.
Starting route to Face Rock State Park. Proceed to the route. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Cape Blanco Road.
So this sign here says Hughes house. So let's go check out this old historical house. So this is the Hughes house, constructed in 1898, listed National Register of Historic Places. And here's the Hughes house. Patrick and Jane Hughes came to Cape Blanco in the 1860s. They built this house in 1898. Imagine starting a farm from scratch on an isolated, raw land with no running water, refrigeration, or electricity. Everything was hard, everything was physical. The family cleared great stands of spruce, rooting out the stumps with teams of horses to ready the land for their new life, halfway around the world from their Irish homeland. The farmstead and the businesses they built was typical of the 19th century American success. After some 30 years, Patrick and Jane Hughes had raised 7 children, expanded their land base to 2,000 acres, and managed a successful dairy herd of 100 cows. Very cool. And this is where I'm imagining their dairy cows were at that time period, because there's a whole bunch of cows. Maybe it's the same cows from back then. It's too bad we can't go inside. I would love to take a tour of the inside of this house that was built so many years ago and lived in so many years ago. So what is that, 120 plus years ago this house was built, and it's still standing and it's still strong. Very cool. So it's too bad that in times like today, regular places that are open for people to see, even the sign says that they're open for tours at this time, they're not. That's just the world we live in right now, and there's nothing we can do about it. But at least I could stop by and get some awesome footage of a historical building, Even the graveyard down the street was closed, and I wanted to film that and get some of that content for you guys. But unfortunately, that's the time we live in right now. I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can, but I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching anyway. We're gonna come up on some epic events, so let's go do this.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Beach Loop Road.
Okay, here we are at Face Rock State Park. I'm looking at Face Rock right now, and it took me a minute to see it, but as soon as I saw it, I can't unsee it. Wait till you see what Face Rock looks like. It looks like a face that's looking that way. There's Face Rock, right there. So if you could see it, this is the forehead, that's the nose, and that's the mouth, and it's looking up that way. That definitely looks like a face. How cool is that? Oregon never ceases to amaze me. I mean, every stop that I've got, every stop that I've done has just been an epic stop. I mean, if I could have this as my backyard every day, I can understand living in sticks and bricks. But maybe not, because I get to see 100 times more than people that live in these $1 million houses on the side of the beach. Yeah, it's cool for them, but for me, I've got to be on the move and I've got to be seeing stuff like this. Hope you guys enjoyed Face Rock. It's off to the next destination. It might be Coos Bay, I don't know. We're gonna look on the map. I got 23 sites to go to that Tracy Ocean Fire 777 gave me. So we're gonna start knocking those off, and I can't wait to see all of them. We'll catch you soon, guys. All right, I just turned around because I saw a sign for Bullard's Beach Scenic View, and I think it's a lighthouse, so we're gonna pull in there and see what that's all about. All right, so I pulled in, and the scenic part of this view, I just found it. It's a lighthouse. Well, here it is. And of course, in the window it says closed. I don't think anything is open anywhere ever again. I'm just joking. I'm pretty sure stuff's gonna be open. Man, I wish I could go up there and see all this, but I can't. Let's see what the view is on the front of the lighthouse. All right, so there's no way for me to get in front of that lighthouse and see what it looks like from the other side because it's absolutely covered in rocks. But there is a walkway up here that might give us a better viewpoint. Another epic view. Guys, check this out. This is what it's going to be like in Oregon, that I stop every 10 miles and I see something cool like that to film and bring to you guys. I think I'm going to be in Oregon for a while. I think that's okay though. Amazing. This is absolutely amazing. What a life. If you guys can get out and travel and see stuff like that, even if just for a weekend, I would highly suggest taking 7 to 10 days if you can take longer than a weekend. Get in the car, van, truck, whatever you drive, pack up the family or just yourself. Bring your dogs if you can. Guys, I highly suggest get in your vehicle and go see stuff like that. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. All right, let's go on to the next spot. Seven Devils Road. no pavement. All right, I think this is my official off-road excursion on my road trip. There's no road, it's just a, well, I guess it's a road. It's just a bunch of stone. Bella is sure interesting. So is Dad. But this is the beach here at Seven Devils. I think there's fresh water running in. Let me get a view of that. Yeah, we got fresh water running in from there all the way down to the ocean. This is a very long beach, just like the rest of Oregon. So, unless I can find out what Seven Devils is, I'll have to Google it. Like I said, you guys might have to Google it. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head into Charleston right now. We're gonna check that out and call the day over with at Coos Bay. I think Coos Bay is about 7 miles past Charleston, and Charleston's about 10 miles from here. So we'll do both of those and we'll call it a night. I'll see you guys both in those towns. All right, so we're skipping Coos Bay, we're skipping Charleston, because when I pulled through Charleston, it was okay. And I was like, let's just go to Coos Bay, but something just kept popping into my head. Yachts, go to yachts. You got to see yachts. So Tracy Ocean Fire 777 gave me a whole bunch of locations. One of them is called Thor's Well. So we are going to Thor's Well right now. It's about an hour away, and that's where we're going to finish up tonight, is at Thor's Well. One of the best parts of my job is that when you see a road right off 101 and you're like, what the heck is that?
Proceed
And then
to the route.
I'm not going to, Siri. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to put you on silent. So, taking a side road, didn't even know what it was, didn't say anything. Now it says state parks. Look at this view. Unbelievable. I'm gonna keep going straight and find out what's up there. I drove up to the very top of this national forest, and it just turns out that it's a national forest camping spot, and it looks like there's horse cages there too for horse campers. I only saw one camper. It looks like a tent camper. They may have a car that took off in it to go get some stuff. Very cool. So it's called Sissilaw National Forest, and it's just about 10 camping spots way up here in the top of this mountain or wherever we're at. It was worth the drive coming up here because the scenery is just absolutely beautiful. But the best part about me coming up here is halfway up, I got to talk to another van lifer, a young woman named Kat, who looks like she has a GMC Savannah, probably late 90s, early 2000s. She lives in her van with two dogs, two German Shepherds. One's a German Shepherd mix, maybe a Malamute, I don't know. But yeah, I got to talk to her for about a good half an hour, and our paths are going to cross again someday. she has a whole bunch of spots she said she'd love to show me here in Oregon. She's from Montana area, but she basically spends all of her time down here in Oregon and Washington. So I'll definitely meet up with her again. Very cool person, 25 years old, very cool person, down to earth, has just a wonderful personality, and I'm pretty sure I'll run into her again soon. And I can't wait, Kat, if you're watching, can't wait to hang out with you. And we'll go discover some more of this great state of Oregon and Washington. And I can't wait for you to show me some awesome spots. All right, guys, we are taking off to Thor's well, and we're gonna camp in that area tonight and probably get some filming done tonight of it. If it's not on this video, it'll be on the next video early in the morning, because this video is very long. So if this is the end of the video, thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button to see me and the dogs finding epic spots around this country, and we'll see you on the next one.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper.